Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people of Mary. Peace to my beautiful people of Mary. I love you. And I'm in love with you. I love you. And I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. How y'all feeling today? Hope you're feeling good. Roll the corn. Dirty Red, what up? Kentucky in the building. Mary Townsend, how you doing? MVJ, I love you and I'm in love with you. Appreciate the support. East St. Louis in the building. Ohio, Kentucky. Roll the corn. Mound Builder Mancy, what up? Shot-Town, Thunder Chief, what up? Cosmic Being, what's up, brother? Daryl Harden, what's up, bro? MVJ, I see the comments, I see the support. Thank you so much. Now today, I'm gonna get a little personal. I'm gonna get a little personal today. I'm gonna drop a couple of gems, but I'm gonna get a little personal today, cause I want my people to understand where I'm coming from, right? Cause it's a lot of misunderstanding. Tracy Williams, thank you so much. It's a lot of things going on that's not virtuous to the people, right? It's a lot of underhanded things going on. A lot of people, you know, it's just a lot of shit that just don't supposed to go on, right? Earth on BS, huh? Roll the corn, man. Roll the corn. Now, let me speak for myself. Now, I'm just gonna speak today. Just on some personal real shit. Roll the corn. This all that matters. This is all that matters right here. All that other shit is personal. It's personal. It's bullshit. It's misdirection. It's lies. It's ego. This all that matters right here to me. People be attacking me on this internet because I don't agree with everything. I don't supposed to agree with everything, right? People be attacking, like yesterday, for example. I get DMs, YouTubes, TikToks, all about We Know the Truth now, and all I ever did was try to put the absolute truth to some knowledge of our history. I never strayed away from it. I ain't gonna never stray away from it, not one day. I never tried to put out no content that go along with the hunter-gatherer teachings. I never done that. Never will, right? To be honest with y'all, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back, bro. Let's go back. Cause see, nigga, cause people got me fucked up. People got me fucked up. Let's go back. Now, when it comes to knowledge, knowledge gonna bump heads sometime. That's just how this go. Different knowledge gonna bump heads sometime. But it's just knowledge, right? It's not personal. It's not, if I say something to somebody about some knowledge, I just want you to look at it a different way. I'm not personally attacking you. I'm not personally, like if somebody say something to me and I think it might be true, I go research it. I don't take it as a personal attack. I'm not in my feelings, right? As a man, like let's just cut out all the knowledge. As a man, if somebody come to you and they got a legitimate argument and we talk about it as on the knowledge side of the information, right? And we break that down knowledgeable, like Rod Hayes say, brain banging. Not game banging, but brain banging. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it because it's knowledge. It's not personal. Nobody got harmed. Nobody said no ill intent against nobody else. Personally, spiritually or physically, nobody said nothing of ill intent. It's just knowledge, right? Our history has been hidden and put in codes for so long that you're going to bump heads with knowledge, people. It's just how this go. We talk about America the last 400 or 500 years, but what about the 1,000 years before that? Right? What about 0 AD? There was high knowledge then. So we are 2,000 or 3,000 years behind on fake information, bro. Just think about it. Look how far they have hidden our knowledge all of this time, and melanated people don't know none of the knowledge because it's been hid for thousands and thousands of years. Now, I said that to say this. When knowledge is hidden for thousands of years, everybody not gonna agree, bro. It's not a personal attack. People have taken our history and fucked it up long time ago, way before your ancestor was ever thought about. They had already messed the history up by our people way back. So when I get on here and I try to teach it the right way, the way I learned it from my people, that's not a personal attack if I don't agree with something, right? We can agree to disagree. It's not personal. It's not. See, when I read books, I see the chiefs or the knowledgeable people sitting around in a circle with Haru in the middle of the flow, speaking of things about our people. Look at Akmogi Mounds. Melanated chiefs and the top people of the tribe are sitting around discussing knowledgeable things that can help our people. They didn't hate each other. They just probably were bouncing off information, trying to help our people at the time, right? That's all they were doing, bro. It wasn't personal. It wasn't an attack. It was just our people sitting around discussing knowledge and discussing what is the best thing to do for our people, the survival and the greatness of our people. Simple. You can go look at them mounds and look at the inside, and they got seats all around the inside of the mound with the Haru bird, the falcon in the middle of the floor with a fire pit, and these people chopped up ideas and chopped up the best way to help our people go forward at the time that this was going on, right? And that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, right? Now, with this knowledge, way before a motherfucker got on the internet talking about some corn, I was in the 80s in Mississippi, and my grandma taught me about the corn. Not no damn creator, not no damn nobody on the internet, wasn't no internet, wasn't none of that. I'm sitting in my great-grandmama's house in the hood, and she said corn fed the world, son. I didn't learn that from nobody but my ancestors. Now, when it pop up again 20 years later and somebody told me I got the information from them, you a lie, bro. The truth ain't in you. Ain't no virtue in you. Roll the corn. My great-grandmama told me long time ago corn fed Egypt. Those are descendants of the Mississippian culture. This ain't got nothing to do with no other person. This got something to do with what my ancestors told me, bro. I shook corn with my own hands, bro. I dried tobacco with my great-grandma with my own hands, bro. I dug in the dirt with my own people, bro. See, people try to act like this shit just started. No, bro. Before you ever knew about a milpa or a terra preta, my hands was in it. 8 years old in the middle of Mississippi. See, this shit different. This shit hit different, bro. I'm speaking for myself now. See, I come from this shit. Some people read about this shit. My hands come out the dirt of this shit. Some people learned this shit on YouTube or in a book or from another creator. Not truth now. That's why this shit hit different. I was taken to the tobacco field, rolled the motherfucking tobacco with my hands, with my ancestors, bro. I knew what the black earth and the black soil was before your ass ever even got to middle school. See, this shit hit different. I ain't one of these regular niggas that's trying to be something that is glorified for something you learn from somebody else out of a book. I ain't learned my knowledge from no book. I use books to back up what I already know, to show the people. Roll the corn, man. See, people play with the wrong people, bro. I'm not one of these other guys, bro. I'm not no weirdo. I ain't finna get on here and teach you no bullshit. I don't want no money. If you do look out for me, thank you. I'm not on here for that, bro. I'm getting videos in my DM talking about he just wants some money, comparing me to other people. I'm not other people, bro. I got out here and made my own way in the world, bro. I made my own way in this world, bro. The internet ain't did nothing for me, bro. I'm not no fucking content creator. If I put some videos up and I taught somebody something, that's all I done it for, bro. I'm not one of these regular niggas. My ancestry don't go back overseas nowhere. I ain't got to teach no deity shit or no aliens coming or none of that, because my ancestors is the people who created that knowledge. Therefore, if I don't teach that, I am disrespecting them. How am I going to give my ancestry no power and they showed me with their own fucking hands? You know what they taught me? See, I'm finna get deep today, personal level. You know what my great-grandmama taught me? If somebody takes the power away from the people, them not your people. Let me say that again. If anything or distraction takes the power away from the hands of our fucking people who did this shit, they're not your people because they don't understand. If anybody is misdirecting you, son, to entities or religion or anything like that, they're not your people. It's not I'm speaking from grandmama now. So I'm speaking from her point of view now. See, now I'm remembering this shit now. Your people created that star alignment. So when that shit happened in the sky, we know what to do on the motherfucking ground. Now what they done after that ain't got nothing to do with you, son. Your people mapped their sky out for survival of our kind. These the words, word for word, what she told me. If you take it any other way other than that, you are worshiping idols. Don't you ever forget that. And I ain't gonna never forget it, grandmama. Any man from any land, I don't give a fuck what they say. My ancestors told me that when we learned them star alignments and it turned to deities over time, that shit was for the survival of our people. To plant these crops. At the time when it was created, thousands and thousands years ago. Us being self-sufficient, the only thing that mattered. Now, let's fast forward to 2025. Let's fast forward. I get on an app and regurgitate something my great grandma said. Researched it. Now niggas is coming at me talking I'm trying to be them. Boy, you don't know the power, man. You don't know the power of the real people with the real bloodline of these people y'all speak of all day. You don't know the power of them people, bro. Don't play with them people, bro. And I ain't want to say this shit, but I'm going to say it. Earth speaks. If any kind of way, form, or fashion that you said you can prophesize when we know the truth now gonna die, that's personal, bro. That's personal. You can prophesy when I'm gonna die, huh? That's what you said, bro. I got 1 million motherfucking messages saying you prophesied that you know when we know the truth now, gonna leave the planet. See, that's personal. See, that's personal right there. That's personal, big dog. Why are y'all so personal? I ain't never said nothing about nobody. I have a daughter, bro. I got a beautiful daughter, bro. A beautiful Mississippian daughter, bro. Why would you even speak out of your fucking mouth when you can prophesy when I'm going to leave the planet? And I got to get my daughter up until raised. See, that lets me know who you are. I ain't mad at you, brother. But I just want to tell you from man to man, from where I'm from, we don't do that, bro. We don't do that. And believe me, I know the people with the power to really make this shit, to really, spiritually. I know the real people. You talking about some shit you just read out of a book. I know the real people. They can prophesy this shit. See, that's why it don't bother me. Only reason I'm speaking on this is y'all be going too far, bro. That's personal. I never got personal with nobody on this internet. We might bump heads on some knowledge, but I'm not getting personal, bro. It's not for me to do. Roll the coin. Now, if I say I don't believe in all that alien shit, that's what the fuck I said. I don't believe in all that deity work. That's what the fuck I said. Simple. You don't like it? So what? That ain't what my ancestors taught me. Now, what your people taught you might be something different. What you learned out of a book somewhere long time ago might be something different. I ain't mad at that. But what I am mad at is you not gonna say nothing like that, bro. That is below the belt. That's low. That's hunter-gatherer material. From where I'm from, we do not do no shit like that. People have families, people depending on them. You don't say nothing about another man's demise if you faking or if you even if you're faking or telling the truth, it don't matter. Somebody gotta tell y'all hunter-gatherers this. Certain shit you don't say out your mouth, bro. It's certain shit you do not say out your mouth, bro. Words are powerful. You think yours powerful, but they not. You don't know the real people that really do this, that really come from the ancestry of that shit you trying to talk about, bro. You don't know me like that, bro. You don't know me like that. See, you don't know the real. See, this shit different where I'm from, bro. This where this shit start. The land I was born on, where this shit come from, bro. See, you don't know that. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave this shit alone. Don't you ever in your fucking life speak out your mouth the demise of another person, bro. That you can prophesy the demise of another person. We don't do that. And I know people really can do that. See, shit different, bro. You playing with the wrong person. Now, we talking about knowledge, and I say something about some shit I don't like, that's one thing. But getting personal is a whole nother thing, bro. I have a beautiful daughter that I got to see her get up there, bro. So I wouldn't wish that on no man. Even if I could see it, I wouldn't say it. Roll the coin. Everything is going beautifully. We meeting up at the Mounds. We finna start uniting. All that bullshit is over with, bro. Meet me at the Mounds on the 16th of August, Ottawa. This all that matters, bro. My people in these mounds getting dug up. My ancestors. This all that matters, the truth now. All that other shit is cake and ice cream, bro. See, we have got off course. We have got off course of the truth, man. We got to get back on course. We got to get back on course. Now, I'm gonna say it like this. We could not get distracted, bro, from what they did to our people. We could not get distracted from what they did to our people, man. All these aliens pulling up in 3 months and all that, we can't get distracted. Let them motherfuckers pull up. If they gonna pull up, let them pull up. That's what y'all say. I ain't studying them motherfuckers. I ain't studying the comet. I ain't studying the ship out there. I ain't studying the media. I ain't studying none of that shit. Because my people in the ground, they want you to forget about these people right here. Talk about some shit up there. I ain't getting distracted by all that extraterrestrial bullshit. I'm staying on the land. I'm staying on the land. Everywhere you find these ancient symbols and temples and pyramids and mounds, my people are buried there. Not no fucking aliens. That's who I care about. My great-grandma told me if it weren't for your ancestors, your ass wouldn't even be here. You better stick to that. If it wasn't for somebody feeding me and feeding my mama and my mama and my mama at the field, you wouldn't even be here today. And that's what I believe. You wouldn't even be here today to even think about an alien if your ancestors didn't survive and do something for you. It's just that simple. Now, I'm going all the way back when I'm 8 years old in the tobacco field. I'm on that type of time now. I can't do nothing about this new shit. I got to do something about what my people told me with my hands in the dirt. Listen. I'm finna get it to y'all straight out of my great-grandmama's mouth. Straight out of her mouth. You done this for survival. At the time when your ancestors put these crops in the ground, people were starving every day. People were starving every day. Now that became religion. That became deities. That became our true teachings became some type of blood sacrifice. But that ain't the truth. That ain't the original teaching of this. Ain't no idols. We just respect nature. You are nature's chosen people on nature's chosen land. Sent out to take nature's chosen information to people who cannot feed their kind. Therefore, you a chosen person. When my harvest come in, son, and theirs don't, I feed them up the street. When my harvest come in, and my people harvest didn't come in, they come right on over here and eat. All in virtue. That's what I come from. I don't come from all that. No. Everybody is equal. She said that if you don't even know the knowledge of how to feed your people, all you got to do is listen to the chief. If you follow the direction of your virtuous chief, he still will put you in position to help you feed your people, even if you don't know the knowledge. You are led by virtuous people who really care about your well-being. And all them stars is a map to how we gonna plan it and do it. Simple. Now, all these people that talking about they can prophesize and they know this and that and that and this and that. You get prophecies from nature. See, people don't know that. The priest of a moon and the shamans got prophecies from nature. They learn from nature, doing things over and over again, and you prophesize off of nature. You don't prophesize off of human beings' lives. You prophesize off what the repeated occurrence of nature. See, hunter-gatherers don't know that. See, the real people that prophesize they getting it from nature. Not out no motherfucking book. Not looking at no damn artifacts. They're not doing that. They getting it from what they see outside and in the sky and how the water moving. See. You don't want me to, see, I could go talk to some people and put them on this live and y'all to see what I'm talking about. But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do that. Because that's going too far. I'm going to speak for them right now. That's going too far. But best believe, I know the real deal. That ain't never been touched, ain't never seen, ain't never been colonized, still in the woods in Mississippi. Still in the woods in Louisiana. Real melanated bloodline of mound builders ain't even got a TV, a phone that know every plant grown in the South and know what to do with it and know what to say to it. Because they never been broke from their ancestry. See, you ain't never seen nobody like that. For all you people trying to attack truth now, you ain't seen the real deal. I could take you to the real deal. See, you playing with the wrong one, man. You think I'm just on here just talking shit. No. I ain't talking shit. I come from that shit, bro. A lot of these people bloodline out, it don't even come from there. You teaching what the ancestor created, bro. Be glad to let somebody let you do it. See, I'm built different, bro. I'm built different. I'm telling you right now, I'm built different. I just look this way. I just look normal. Don't play with me. You ain't never been down by the river with them people, bro. You ain't never did that. You ain't never been down by the river with them people that can move the water, bro. See, I don't even talk about this. You ain't never been down there. They could move the dirt in the water. In a cloud. You ain't never see, I don't really talk about this stuff because It ain't that serious, bro, but you ain't never seen them real deal people. You going through some book knowledge. Nigga, we was saying roll the coin. Where you think roll the coin came from? They was saying that shit when I was 9 years old. Ancestors. We're going to go out there and roll the corn in the spring. My great-grandmama and her friends. We're going to roll the tobacco in the spring. What, you think I just made that shit up for TikTok? Nigga, you crazy. Nigga, my people put that corn in the ground before your ancestors even got to this country. Don't play with me. This shit different. It hit different. Now, if you knew better, you would come fuck with me and come learn the truth. But you don't know no fucking better. I don't get on here and do all that shit because I know the power of that shit. You let the people who still connected to that shit do that shit. I know what it is. I know what to do, but I ain't gonna do it. Because I ain't gonna play with the ancestors like that. The people who still never disconnected from that still do it today. Right down here on the Mississippi River. You think everybody gone, don't you? See, them books told you everybody gone. Listen to me, y'all. See, I'm on some other shit today. I'm on some whole other shit today. I don't never get this deep and spiritual, but today is the day. Because we got to clear this bullshit out the way because I'm worried about these people in these mounds. You think all these people gone with that power, don't you? Huh? They not gone. There's still some of them around. Matter of fact, it's a lot of them around. You just don't know where they at. Because you ain't from the land. You ain't from this. You ain't from it. My great-grandmama know people that don't even speak, bro. Bro, we used to go see people that didn't even speak. They just walk around and touch plants all day. They don't even talk. You ain't never seen these people before. Motherfucker don't even know no English. Still to this day. Guess what they speaking? A form of Hebrew. That's how I teach it like that, because I've seen it with my own eyes. You talking about some shit out of a book. I still know people speak Hebrew living on the Mississippi River in the woods, nigga. That's why you motherfuckers don't scare me talking about voodoo and this and that and I can do all this. I don't care nothing about that. You don't know me like that. Truth not get on here and laugh, bust a couple jokes. Well, boy, you don't know the real people. This the internet. You don't want to see the real life shit. You don't want to see what them people done to our people, bro. Bones still hanging out trees from hundreds of years ago in the middle of the woods in Mississippi. See, you ain't never seen none of that shit. With pagan rituals done to our people, bones on trees in Mississippi. Deep down in the woods. You ain't never seen that shit, bro. I'm cut different. Checkers, I don't talk about this shit because I know the power of it. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. I just want my people to learn the truth and come together. That's it. And have a safe for these people, our people they dug up. That's all I want, bro. I don't want nothing else. If I unify my people with the same thought process, so we've been here, and we got something to say, and we gonna go check on these people that done this shit to my people. That's all I really care about, bro. I would disconnect this fucking TikTok right now if my people get they just due. now just on here, boy, you don't know me. I just give you what I want you to know. I know them people, bro. Never been colonized a day in their life. Still in the woods, is living in stone and wood structures, bro. Don't even speak no damn English right now today. And they raising their kids the same way. They ain't got no phone. They ain't got none of that. You got to go way down deep in the woods to talk to these people. They don't go to no store, no gas station. They don't do none of this shit. My great grandma used to go see these people and just hug them and sit there with them. Don't nobody say nothing. These people got crops from the river all the way back to the highway on their land. They don't even leave their land. For nothing. My great grandma used to take these people different fruits and vegetables and give it to them, and they give her some stuff they growing. They don't even speak, they hug each other, and we pull off, bro. These people say a word, bro, it's Hebrew. Some form of paleo, ancient ass language. Still in Mississippi today. And you want to play with me. You don't want to play with me, man. Don't look, keep my name out y'all mouth, bro. I'm doing the best I can to try to unite my people. That's all I'm trying to do, bro. I ain't trying to be I ain't trying to be nothing but what my great grandmama told me, just unite, just try. Just try to teach it. That's all you can do. And that's what I did, and this is what happened, came out of this. But at the same time, I'm not here for games, bro. People tagging me, talking about they just on here for some money. Bro, I can't buy a pack of peanuts with the money off TikTok. I ain't on here for no fucking money. Man, I've been all over this country, man. Roll the corn. Ain't starved not one day. I'm not on there for no money, bro. I can make money in my sleep if I want to. Listen, man, let me explain something. Where I'm from, you gonna get survival tactics at a young age, bro. You not finna be dependent on nobody where I'm from, bro. You get survival tactics soon you get 12 or 13. You finna eat. My people been surviving on the roughest land in America forever, bro. You think we wanna know how to make nothing shake? We been knew how to make it shake. Been knew how to do it. Roll the corn. We not one of these spoon-fed. Your mama done no. We won't do that where I'm from. You gonna make something happen on your own real fast, bro, or you gonna starve down here. We from the real South, not the fake South. Not the big ass plantation antebellum house South. No, that ain't it. What they showing you on now. Only reason I'm doing this today, because I want people to look at me different. They looking at me like I'm just on here trying to be a damn content creator or be somebody's friend or not say nothing to shit that don't make no fucking sense. I'm gonna say something. I wasn't raised to be no follower, bro. You go find you some followers and let them kiss your ass. I ain't on here for that. I'm on here to try to get the truth to my people as it was taught to me. And when I start, and we at the point now where it's time to unify. Now it's another dude be on here talking crazy, talking about ain't nobody trying to unify. Yes, we is. Truth now got 100,000 followers. He ain't trying to unify. Yes, I am. You come meet me today, you content creator. You want to come unite? DM me, I send you my addy today. I'm not one of these people who trying to duck and dodge and talk on the internet, bro. You gonna see soon. Everything takes time. Patience is a virtue. It got to be done right, bro. We only got one shot to do this shit right. We just want to take them to war. Go to war. No, bro. That's not the first avenue. The first avenue is for me to unite with my people. Because I gotta sit around the room and talk to some people. I gotta sit around and talk to the virtuous. Put my ideas with their ideas, you know, I gotta sit around and do that, bro. This ain't no one man's call. Y'all put everything on one man, bro. One man can only do so much. Just because I got 100,000 followers, I can't control that, bro. What I can control is the information and the safety and the truth of my people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go talk to the virtuous people on our Kodesh, and we'll keep moving from there. Right? Shout out to the people who are virtuous, who ain't trying to prove nothing to no Native American, who ain't trying to prove nothing to no African, who ain't trying to prove nothing to no white people. We are not here to prove nothing to nobody no more. We got to prove something to these people. This is where our power must go. Back to the people that's buried and unalived on our land, bro. We don't have time to do that no more. We never really had time for it. We look back through history, we see the truth. They see the truth just like we see the truth. If they are not smart enough to see the truth, that is not our job to teach them the truth. It's our job to teach our people the truth. Roll the corn. It is our job to teach the people coming up under us the truth, to carry the truth along into the future. And we got to respect the ancestors and what they done for us to even be here. All that other stuff don't matter to me, bro. This information was created for the survival of our people, not for somebody to say they better than you and they know more than you and they more knowledgeable than you and they can do this and do that. It's not made for that. That's how I know that it's just not in you. The knowledge is not made for that. It's made for the survival of our people. That's why this stuff was so important. Now, I have never, ever got personal with nobody, bro. Ever. In the history of me putting knowledge on the internet, I have never got personal with nobody. I might disagree on some knowledge, but that's not personal. That's ancestor knowledge. We can debate about that. But personal people, the I know how you gonna die, that's personal. I don't do that. Never will. I'm still not gonna do it. Even though you done it to me, you don't know no better. But I'm still not gonna do it to you. You know why? I got bigger fish to fry. You a guppy. These the big fish right here. So I'm not getting off path. I just spoke on this to let you know. I am the truth. Don't play with me. I don't pull my own horn, but yeah, don't play with me. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I could have went down there with them people a long time ago in the woods and learned everything, bro. And learned everything. The way they done it 1,000 years ago. But you know why I didn't do it? Because I felt like I wasn't even ready to learn all that stuff that fast, bro. I'm just going to take what my people gave me and I'm going to stick with it. But I know exactly where to go. But sometimes you're not ready, bro. I'm not even ready for that. I have been out here in the world. You feel me? For too long. So I can't go down there and play with them people. I ain't even gonna waste their time like that. I'm just gonna take what my people gave me. I think that was enough to get me in the right direction. But the 100% organic knowledge of the mound builders is still being done in Mississippi. They still burying people in mounds right now. I be laughing to keep from crying, bro. They still burying people in mounds with the old culture still. You think everybody gone? They not. These people are still burying people in mounds, bro. Ain't never forgot the knowledge. See, a lot of people speculate we the mound builders. I don't speculate it. I know it. I have saw our people do it. A lot of people is reading about this shit. I have saw my people bury people in Mississippi in the mound with their possessions. A line of stars. Okay. Roll the corn. This ain't no joke, bro. So, before you think about what can happen to me, don't think about what's going to happen to me. Ain't none of your business. Because I wouldn't do that to nobody. Right? So, I just had to get that off my chest. Do not get distracted at this point. Can't get distracted at this point. At all. By nobody from nowhere. There are people, it's just a bunch of distractions going on trying to keep us from getting to that mound and getting to the next mound and to the next mound till we are 100,000, 200,000 strong. It's a lot of things. Now, and I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. And I got to say this just because of what's going on. I got to say this. A lot of stuff I got to say today. Because I got to get it out. People scared, bro. People are scared. People scared. Stuff is changing real fast. The knowledge is flowing through the people. People are scared, bro. I ain't scared. Not one bit. You know why? Because over time, it builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up. Then it hits the wall. It didn't hit the wall, bro. I'm going out in history as trying, bro. You can go out on TikTok. That's cool with me. It wasn't your call in no way. That's why I'm different than everybody else. Everybody ain't got this calling. Everybody ain't built. Everybody ain't got the bloodline, the mind. They ain't built. They scared. They hunter-gatherers in the house. Everybody ain't built. And just like in the streets, everybody ain't built in the trap. It ain't for you. It ain't for everybody. Therefore, I don't call nobody out. All I say is, if you're built for it, you show up. If you not, stay your ass at home and shut up. And don't say nothing about what's going on with the people out there out there. Right? I'm built for this shit. Them hunter-gatherers don't scare me at all. At all. I'm pulling up to every mound complex in the South, going up until next summer, and meeting my people at all of them and telling their ass, this our shit. Watch me do it, Nick. Watch me do it on the 16th. Yeah, keep watching. That's what you do. Keep talking, running your mouth in a safe place. Pimp C said the realest shit you won't ever heard. Pimp C from Texas. Keep talking shit in a safe place. You ain't no big dog. You talking shit in a safe place, nigga. Watch Truth now pull up to every mound. I don't give a fuck if it's on private property. Coming up out there with my people. Pointing right at it like this. This our shit. Hunter-gatherers. Watch what I do on the 16th. I'm going to show you way better than I can tell you. I'm going to be there. And right after I leave that one, I'm scheduling another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. Watch it. And we're going to see who's just talking and making content and who ain't. We're going to separate the bullshit. Because right now, it's the time. The people minds are on it. They interested. They learning. It's time, bro. It's over with. Ain't nothing else I can teach no more. I just do it on the strength. But ain't nothing else I really could teach, bro. It's time. It's time. Listen to me, bro. Rashad Poet dropped a video yesterday, bro, and it was so powerful. They made dice out of corn, people. Our ancestor made dice out of corn and rolled the motherfucking corn. Bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. We made dice out of corn and rolled the corn, literally. They buried all in Poverty Point, Watson Break, way older than Egypt. And y'all gonna sit here and try to tell me all this hunter-gatherer knowledge. And my people is buried in Mound with the dice made of corn. I ain't got time to play with y'all hunter-gatherers no more. You can sit on TikTok till your phone overheat. We know the truth now. Finna pull up and you finna see a whole bunch of copper-colored people on your timeline real soon. Our people is in these mounds. They digging them up. They slaughtering the ones that they slaughtered. This is all I care about. That's it. You think I you think I care anything about somebody talking about some shit on TikTok? No, bro. I'm too real for this shit. It's too real out here to be playing, man. Y'all nigga playing, man. I'm not playing. True enough, I sat on here and spoke and talked with a passion for a long time. But that time is over, bro. It's time to get out here in the field. It's over. That time has gone. It's a time for everything. It's a time to teach, and it's a time to move. It's time to move. I'm just teaching in the spare time at this point, but I'm really on the move. I'm trying to go out in history as that boy, we know the truth now. He was at their ass. We was out there. At the mound, at the monument, at the buildings. We was out there. You ain't gonna say I wasn't out there, ever. You ain't gonna say that. This might be the whole next big movement in America right here, bro. We might change the whole damn history book up with this. We might get our people recognized as the original people of the land with this. Simple. I cannot go out without trying, bro. Without boots on the ground at the spot trying. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Roll the corn. I'm not going to do that. So August the 16th is the first spot. Ottawa Mounds. Meet me there. Fuck what everybody got to say at this point. What you gonna do? Fuck what everybody's saying and doing. Saying, what we gonna do? Time to do something now. We will separate the sheep from the wolves now. It will be televised. Yeah, that's what we about to do. Roll the corn. It will be televised. So you got to understand. You must understand. So you must understand, we've been doing this. The corn shucking song. You don't even know what corn shucking is. Shuck the corn, roll the corn. You don't know what that is. You got to come from that. You got to come from your great-grandmama peeling beans all day, shucking corn all day, pounding flour out of corn all day, making bread from scratch. See, you don't know nothing about that. Your mama went to the supermarket and bought you some Fruit Loops, nigga. Roll the corn. You don't know the history, the real history. You just thinking you know everything. Some people really live through this shit. This ain't that old, bro. Okay, do what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do, bro. And I'm dead serious. Look back at people's ancestry and see that they people shucked that motherfucking corn. See that they people have lived, their land was on mounds. That they people didn't buy or was gave to them. Not no colonizer mounds. The people who were there before the colonizer got there. Not no people who named after them. No, not no damn Hopewell and Adina. No, none of that. The people who were there. That's how you know the truth. Now, some of these people, ancestry don't go through no shucking, no corn. None of it. No plant, no crops. All they people know how to do is take the cornfield. It's people who know how to take the cornfield, and it's people who know how to grow the cornfield. Which side? Look at these people that's trying to teach and see what side they from. Did your people cultivate the earth or did they take the earth? Then you will see who the truth. It's simple to me. I don't see no corn shucking in your history. I don't see no miracle planting system in your history. When your people did it? When they do it? Oh, okay, never. Never. Truth not go out there and plant the miracle right now. Tobacco is cured right now. Right now. My see, that's how you got to break the bullshit up. You talking about colonization tactics, I'm talking about cultivating the land. We two different people. You talking about a deity, I'm talking about my ancestors. Who really put their hand down there and did this shit. Two different people. Roll the corn. Huh? We got songs about this shit. Okay. See, you don't know nothing about this. We got songs about this shit. Negro sharecropper shucking the corn. My great grandmama ended up a sharecropper because they started taking her land, shucking the corn, rolling tobacco. We come from this shit. You just talking about it. You just talk about the shit you read in a book from a library. My people stuck their motherfucking hands down there. Don't you ever play with me. My people worked at 100 degrees, 12 hours. Don't play with me. I ain't the one. Or the two, or the three, or the four, or the five. Don't play with me, bro. It's a difference between reading about Terra Preta and creating Terra Preta, nigga. It's a big difference. Fuck that book. We got Terra Preta in our nails, nigga. You ever had Terra Preta in your nails? You ever broke the milk down off a stick out of Mound? He ain't never did no shit like that, bro. See, you really learning a whole nother people's culture, trying to claim it as your own. You never done it. Your fucking ancestry don't even go that way. Y'all nigga be teaching all this shit and ain't never got out there and done none of it. Ever. This how you separate the real from the fake. Your ancestors don't come from no field, look nothing like this. You don't even know what it said. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? And I'm taking it light on people today. Don't make me go hard. I'm still taking it light. I'm talking heavy, but I'm taking it light. Cause I ain't gonna get personal like people do me. I'm still taking it easy on you motherfuckers. But your people ain't never did this, bro. Your people ain't never looked up at the moon and were like, okay, we're going to plant them peas in the morning. Your people ain't never did that, bro. Yeah, we plant them peas in the morning. Top stage, off the top of your people ain't never did that in your face. You don't know the spirituality of them real people out there that got that spirituality out there to feel. You ain't never felt that before. You just talking on some shit you done read in some books. Or off YouTube or something. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. These people come from this. You ain't never saw a sharecropping cornfield ever in your life. And if people want to get on here like they just can teach it. And now you can't teach it if you ain't never got out there and done it, bro. Roll the corn. You don't know nothing about this, bro. That corn is for the survival of my people. Ancient Mississippian monuments. You don't know nothing about this stuff? I don't even show this stuff every day. You don't know nothing about this. The people who know about this know about this. Now, that same knowledge these people done was taken around the world and saved all type of cultures all around the world. That bloodline's still on the land right now. It's still on the land and it's still pure right now. I be seeing people on their lives talking about people mixed with natives and mixed with Africans. No, bro. Everybody ain't mixed with no natives and Africans. No. And white people, no. It's people still in the woods. If your ass come out there and you ain't they kin, everybody got to go. They're not even talking to hunter-gatherers, bro. You ain't never see nobody who won't even get into attack mode if a white person come on their land. You ain't never seen that before. You living in the somewhere else thinking shit all hunky-dory. It's people in the woods in Mississippi. If a white man get on their land, they going for his head. Because throughout their history, these people have done so many bad things to these people. They are going to unalive everything, touch their fucking land. You ain't never seen that. You just read about it. These people think these people literally are the devil. Let me say that again for people who understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's people in Mississippi never mixed with nobody, still speaking ancient languages, and if a white man get on their land, they going for his head. Because they call these people the devil. Because they have done so much wrong to their ancestors. How real you gotta be how real you gotta be to know that, to see that? We talk about this stuff, but this stuff still go on, bro. The pain on the land is still there. They told you the pain was gone. They told you the mound building culture was gone. I know where they at. It's not gone. These are the people who created the milpa, created the terra preta. The land they live on is cultivated from river to highway. All black. Been that way forever. They've been rolling crops out there forever. And they still got their ancestral land with mounds still on it. Right now. I ain't learned my history from no book or nobody on no internet, bro. Don't you ever in your life think I learned some of that shit from you. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever. Don't you ever. Now you're playing with my ancestors. Roll the coin. Don't you ever think I learned that shit from no book or no hunter-gatherer. I know them people who will go to the desert right now and turn it black. Still to this day. Roll the coin, man. I'm telling you what I know as facts. I'm going to say this again. These people were some kin to my great-grandmother, bro. And when she went and saw them people and took us out there in them woods, them people didn't even talk, bro. They didn't even talk. They just exchanged fruits and vegetables and sat down and watched the skyline. Didn't even talk. Smoking and chewing tobacco. Got up and hugged them people and left, bro. Mounds all over the land of their people still untouched in Mississippi. And if anybody come out there, boy, and they don't come from the bloodline, it's war. I keep saying this over and over again because I want y'all to understand the scene I'm trying to paint for y'all, bro. They don't care nothing about no goddamn TikTok. They don't care nothing about no internet, no phone, no TV, no microwave. All they care about is that river and that pond and them crops and the structure that we are living in. And they people. That's it. That's it, bro. That's all they care about. They are copper color with the straightest black hair you gonna ever see. Look just like, kind of like Chief Warhorse. Choctaw. I'm gonna promise y'all this. I'm gonna promise y'all this. I'm gonna do this for y'all. Before I get off this internet, bro, because I'm getting off this internet. I'm getting off of here. Because these people be fucking with my spirit, bro. I don't even talk like this. But when I get to a goal to where I think we reached, I'm gonna get out the way, bro. I promise you. But I'm gonna say this. Before I do that, I'm gonna take y'all down there and show y'all, bro. I'm gonna get a video and go live from before I'm gonna go talk to these people, and you're gonna hear what the language they speaking. And when you break it down, you're gonna be like, them people speaking Hebrew, living on mounds, fishing out ponds, still to this day. I'm gonna show y'all that before I get out of here. But I'm getting off this internet. Once I get to the point to where I feel like we going up to these people, letting these people know this what it is and this what we trying to do, I'm gonna get out the way. I just come to lead to the water, and then I can get out the way. I ain't trying to be nobody chief. I ain't trying to be nobody deity or God. I'm just going to try to lead my people to the information, and I'm going to trying to be nobody deity or God. I'm just going to try to lead my people to the information, and I'm going to get out the way, bro. My people come from peace. That's it. Peace. Come from peace. That's it. Peace. They come from peace. They come from truth, and they come from peace. They come from truth, and they come from peace. That's it. We're going to teach it the way our people taught us, the way they done it. And we're going to try to do it in 100% peace. We ain't got to be seen. We ain't got to be heard. We ain't got to be famous. We ain't got to be rich. But one thing we gonna do, we gonna come from truth and we gonna come from peace. We ain't got to do all that extra shit. Truth now ain't got to do all that. I ain't got to get on here and act like no damn alien finna land in a couple of months and act like there's some knowledge. No, ain't no knowledge. Real knowledge is 2 or 3 of them that already passed the earth before. That shit, it's the same shit over and over again. If you know real history, the motherfuckers been passing the earth, big ass rocks, miles long. That shit, you see the colors in the sky, ice on ice up there, and all type of gas is turning different colors. People think it's probes and all of that. See, I ain't got time for that. What about my ancestors, bro? That's what I'm sticking on. I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about nothing. Ain't nothing landing on this planet. All that prophesizing that people be doing, bro. You ain't no prophet. Prophecy comes from nature. Research it. The only real prophets are in tune with nature 100%. I don't know nobody on the planet but them people down there in Mississippi that's in tune. None of you internet niggas ain't in tune. Y'all can stop it. None of y'all. Not even me. I'm not even 100% in tune with nature to prophesize nothing. That's why I don't play with that. You have to see reoccurrences of things to be able to do that through nature. Yeah, we want to be, but it's not easy. It's not easy to ascend. You got to be 100% in tune with nature to ascend, bro. You got to, I ain't seen nobody but a couple of people, maybe 3 people. And them people come from that area that ain't been touched, bro. I just told y'all about. It ain't that easy, bro. You ain't got to be, no, it ain't got to be called. You ain't got to be called. This is a personal journey. Right? You could do this without nobody ever knowing it. But you got to be in tune with everything of nature. Not just read about it. You got to be in tune with it literally. You got to become a part of it. You got to be part of the water, the air, the wind, the skies. You got to be out. You got to be able to know when the rain coming without the weatherman. See, that's that shit them people doing in the woods. Bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. See, y'all, I'm telling you now, y'all just listen. Keep listening. These people can go outside and stand there and know when the rain coming. Know when the storm coming. They know. They ain't got no TV, bro. They go out there and cover their crops up, cover up they structure. These people know what's coming. They can read the nature. They done saw it before thousands of times. They know what's coming. See, that's a real prophecy. And the only way you learn that prophecy is from being out there and seeing it 1,000 times. I'm telling you what I know. Lil Yo, I'm telling you what I know, bro. Okay. I'm telling you, hold on. Let me get a receipt. Let me show you something. Okay. I'm telling you, hold on. Let me get a receipt. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Put the coin. Give me a 2. We're going to make this thing simple, bro. Because, see, this shit just ain't nothing to play with. I'm telling you. Give me a 2. Nature, indigenous cultures, the concept of prophecy, the connection between nature and spirituality, including the concept of prophecy, is a significant theme across many cultures, particularly among indigenous people. Deeply intertwined with the natural world. View nature as sacred and living entity with elements, right? Itself believe that the earth, hold on. Now let me explain this. Because people think you just can get up here and just prophesize out your damn living room looking at an artifact. No. Hell no. You can't just sit in your room and prophesize on some shit you looking at on a phone. Is you crazy? The real prophets learn from what's going on around them in nature. And when they see it again, they can understand it's coming again. That's what they mean about prophecy. Not about trying to say nobody gonna die on the August the 3rd. That ain't no fucking prophecy. That's some shit you done made up in your head. Prophecy is, I have saw this before on the planet. Now I can see it coming again. Therefore, I know it's coming. Therefore, I prepare for it and I tell my people to prepare for it because I have saw it before in nature. Prophecy don't come from just no brainstorming bullshit. It come from nature. That's where it come from. It's deeply intertwined with the relationship with the natural world. Nature is sacred. So all that entity shit is something else. But you got to understand. Hold on. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. I'm sorry. This is my last time doing it. Give me a 2. I be messing my lives up with this, but I gotta show y'all. I gotta show you. Watch this. Many divine practices throughout history have been rooted in nature. Ancient cultures have observed patterns in natural phenomena, such as movements of the birds, changes in the weather, to gain insight. There you go. For interpretations of events. See, you got to get your ass in the natural world to be a prophet. You can't be no prophet from your motherfucking couch. You can't be no prophet from your... No, that ain't how that work, bro. See, they taught you wrong. See, my people taught me this long time ago. Way before the internet, you cannot do nothing if you don't know what's going on outside, bro. This is where all that prophecy comes from in the Bible books. They're not talking about being no prophet or reading the future. They're talking about occurrences on the earth that can hurt your people. Floods. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. When a lot of people get unalived on the planet, the earth done it. Let me say that again. When a lot of people get unalived in masses on the planet and the weather done it, people. Floods, fires, earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes. That's the real prophecy. Prophecy don't come from reading people's future, bro. That's that shit that hunter-gatherers teach, bro. Hunter-gatherers taught our people that. If you can read the future, who gonna win the baseball game tonight? Give me the exact score so I can go bet $10,000, nigga. You can't do it. You can read everything else, huh? You capping. Roll the coin. Nature people are the people who are the prophets. That's where that come from. You are offering guidance because of you've seen this in nature before. That's all you doing. The flood coming, the hurricane coming. Wasn't no Channel 3 news in BC times. You got to know the hurricane and the tornado is coming. You got to know the water gonna rise. That's why we building mounds on high land, because we know the water gonna rise. Egypt even talking about doing the celestial rising, the water rises on the Nile. That is a prophecy, because they saw it before. These people ain't deep enough, bro. They're not even there. They don't even know. They think they know. They don't know. They think they know. You think truth now gonna die. I know how you gonna die in the prophecy. No, the fuck you don't, hunter-gatherer. No man can put no prophecy on no man. The prophecy was made to help your own people. See, that's where you get this shit all fucked up. The prophecy was made to help, not hurt. See, when you use a fake prophecy to hurt, hunter-gatherers taught that. Not my people. We use prophecy to save our kind, not hurt nobody else's kind. Who teaching that evil shit? Y'all niggas be teaching evil shit. Y'all don't even know it. We don't care nothing about no other hunter-gatherer. We trying to save our people. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to save my people. Fuck what y'all talking about with all that extra shit. I'm trying to put the knowledge in my people to move my people along forward, bro. Because all that shit y'all be doing, it bothers my spirit. That's why I say something. You cannot teach the death of a prophecy of a person. I don't care if he a white man, a native, it don't matter. That's not for you to do. The real prophecy is to save your own people. You see the bad coming, you let your people know. You see the police coming, you let your people know. You warn a brother. That's what you supposed to be doing. Other than that, it's nothing. You just blowing hot air in the phone. Roll the coin. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit no more. It's over with. If you ain't gonna teach this thing right and get out here with your people, it's over with for you. That's why I bother so many people. Hell yeah, I be saying shit, because y'all be saying fucked up shit and you don't even be knowing it. We don't give a damn if Trump fall out today. Who care? Truth now don't care. I don't care if 1,000 hunter-gatherers will fall out from the sun. It ain't for me to prophesize. Let the earth handle that. Well, for my people to prophesize anything is what we need to do to bring our people back unto the upstanding of where we were. That's all they used it for. Let me give you an example. If the water gonna rise when this star alignment pops up and the water rises, it's time for us to put our crops in the ground. That is a prophecy. Somebody had already mapped out that time of year with them stars when that water on the river gonna rise and flood the water into my crops. That is a real prophecy. Therefore, the celestial rising is a real prophecy of the ancestors, because it's finna help us, not hurt us. Y'all know so much about Egypt. You know when the Nile rises, during the celestial rising with these motherfucking stars aligning, which became deities. That's a prophecy. That's a real prophecy. Me talking about a hunter-gatherer over there and motherfucking cross the water ain't no prophecy. It ain't shit. That ain't finna feed nobody. You see the difference? Everything was aimed for the betterment and survival of a people. That's it. Everything not aimed for death and mayhem and evil spirits. And no, we wasn't doing all that. Why we got to do that? We already great. These people already were great, bro. We ain't got to do all that old low cutting, talking slick and putting out negative energy and shooting shots at people and on personal level. We ain't got to do that. We ain't got to say we aliens and we inky. We ain't got to do that. We let the other people do that. This is just like a nosy neighbor in your business, bro. That's all it is. Nosy neighbors in your business thinking they know what you're doing, but they don't actually know what you're doing. They just thinking they prophesizing what you're doing in your house. Just cause what they see on the outside, but they don't know what's going on the inside. It's not for them to know. It's not their culture and people. So they can go back out into the world and say, we know the truth now. Got a big ass garbage bag outside his house. It's full of weed. The motherfucker full of old leaves I cut in the backyard. See, you don't know. Because you just trying to throw off. It's not true. So this is what y'all do from now on, right? This is the way you decipher information and knowledge, bro. This is the way you decipher information and knowledge. Do your real ancestry come from what you teaching, bro? That's how you break this shit down. Do your real ancestry, did your everyday life coming up as a newborn into a small child, did you come up through somebody or ancestor who was actually doing this stuff or teaching it, or actually a part of that bloodline of people? That's what we got to start back doing. We ain't got to go back deep into people's ancestry, but you can tell who is not a part of this. You can tell. I ain't got to point it out. You can tell. Just listen. Them copper color people we speak of in these books are those the ancestors of your people. That's what we got to start thinking about. Because ain't no way in the hell, ain't no way you come from a mound builder background to a copper color American Indian and you around here teaching some shit about Spain and aliens and goddamn Europe and nobility. Ain't no way. It don't go together. See what I'm saying? Ain't no way your people mapped out stars, put the mounds to it, put all these agriculture fields in here to feed our people, died and got slaughtered, bodies dug up in the mound, and we trying to give it to somebody across the water. And we trying to give it to somebody come out the sky. But these people dug real bones out of these places and put them in museums. Ain't no way. That is crazy to me. It don't go together. Ain't no way we were sitting around talking about, ain't no way these civilized people were sitting around talking about no bullshit like that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So therefore, this is how you got to look at it. Everybody want to play the Tamari card now. Everybody want to play it. But everybody wasn't never, their ancestors weren't even in the game. If they was in the game, what side of the game were they on? Right? That's all I'm saying. What side of the game did they play in this history of this country? Everybody ain't a part of this, bro. They just acting like it. I'm telling you right now. This is stuff they learn through research. which is cool. But just because you research something don't mean it's your people. Simple. We got to get back to the blood that come from the land, bro. Not no piece of it, not no 20% and 15% and 40. No, not the blood of the people who actually got unalived in the South. Because that's what he culture started it. All that blood migrated from the South. It didn't come to the South, it left the South. Therefore, I know that blood is intertwined with the dirt and the nature and the mounds. And I tried my best. One thing I tried to do, I ain't gonna lie, but now I look at it differently. I tried to be virtuous to everybody. I tried, bro. But at this point in my life, I can't do it because it's not a part of everybody's culture. Everybody not included in this. You want to be a good person and give people the benefit of a doubt, but everybody is not included in this. They are using this as a ploy. But it's not in them. I'm telling you. It's just that simple. It's not in them. They faking and shaking, bro. People out here faking and shaking. These people be acting like they 100% from the land and they bloodline split all across the world. We just got to be honest. We just got to be honest about this thing. Roll the coin. If I don't tell the truth, I can't do this if I don't tell the truth. So my people who bloodline go through this knowledge and teachings, we got to put our hands on it first. We got to put our hands on it first. We cannot learn this stuff from people who ain't even connected 100% to it. We got to put our hands in the dirt first. Simple. That's how I look at it now. I tried to be, open arms to everybody, but everybody don't understand. Y'all don't understand the pain of our ancestors, bro, because it ain't even your ancestors. You don't understand. You don't understand the pain of the Mississippi and Mound builder descendants, bro. You don't. Your people ain't never took no 50 acres and flipped it into terra preta in ancient times. All the mound complexes are acres and acres and acres and acres of black soil, bro. Start researching it. Somebody had to do that. It don't happen on its own. If your bloodline went out there flipping that soil of the black belt of the southeast of America, you faking. You faking. Because some of y'all niggas is melanated Europeans and YT Scottish people. Or melanated Africans and YT. See, some of y'all some of that. I know who you are too. I know who you are. Roll the call. And that ain't no prophecy. That's just common sense. I'm not here to prophesy. So some of y'all people bloodline ain't the people that flipped that soil down there on the black belt, the real Kemet. So therefore, I ain't trying to learn nothing from you. Because you learned it from a book. You learned it from Zachariah Sitchin. and Billy Carson. You learned it from them. The Anunnaki book writer. You learned it from the Ancient Alien channel. You learned it from YouTubers. Roll the coin. I ain't learning from no YouTube. I ain't learned none of this knowledge from YouTube, bro. None of it. The basis of my information came from my people. Now, I added on to that with further knowledge, but the basic foundation all came from my people. And it led me the right way the whole time. I ain't got a problem out of it yet. My grandmama knock my ass out if I say I'm some type of god or deity or well, you gonna get a knot upside your head so fucking big. Boop! Sit your ass down. Boy, is you crazy? We don't do that. White people do that, son. We don't do that over here. Let them people do that. That's for them. They got to believe in something. We believe in us. I'm going to say that again and I'm going to get out of here. They got to believe in something. We believe in us. If we don't do it, it ain't going to get done. Now take that deity, put that deity up against that theory. If we don't go to the mound and say that shit ours, it ain't gonna get done. If we don't say y'all got all our ancestors in that damn museum, it ain't gonna get done. If we don't say we are descendants of mound builders, melanated Mississippian culture, North American mound builders who dug copper out of the Great Lakes and mica and shellfish mounds on the Atlantic coast, it ain't gonna get said. Niggas will get on here and talk till they ass get 80 years old and ain't nobody gonna never tell them hunter-gatherers who shit this is. Ain't nobody coming to save us, bro. We've been looking for a savior forever. Ain't nobody coming. Ain't no aliens, ain't no 7-foot Anunnaki coming to load us on no damn ship and take us away from here. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Roll the coin. Only thing gonna save us is us. And I'm 100% pure about it. And your ancestors knew that. Your ancestors knew that. Who gonna save us? Us. Who gonna flip that soil over? Us. Who gonna build that temple and pyramid and mound? Us. Who gonna run the irrigation through the river up to the crops? Us. Who gonna watch the stars and map it out and write it down on tablets? Us. Who gonna do it? Us. We believe in us. We don't believe in nothing that is trying to act like it comes from some. We believe in us. We created the shit that became things like that. So that's just a part of our system of teaching it. It's not the things that built it. It's just a part of the knowledge. That's it. Inky is a part of the knowledge. Enlil a part of the knowledge. Thoth a part of the knowledge of us. That's not above us. We created it. Therefore, it's just a part of wisdom that goes along with our teachings, that goes in a slot to make our people learn our real history. It's us who created all this stuff. Ain't nobody flying around with no animal head. It's us who put nature with spirituality, who observe patterns in nature and animals and trees and plants and put it together. They put events of insights of the planet, showcase the connection between nature-based elements and divinity, people. It's us who put the falcon head on Haru. We did that. Because when he showed, it's time for us to do something down here. See it now? We created all of that stuff. It's not above us. Therefore, we are not idolizing it. Therefore, it's always been us. We moved them goddamn blocks and built the pyramid. We moved tons of earth into big mounds. We moved it. We aligned it with the stars. We mapped the stars out for spring and summer and winter. We created the 365-day calendar. The zodiacs with different quarters of the year. We did that, people. We created pi and how fast the earth plane is spinning. We did that. Anybody taken away from that is my enemy, bro. You know why? Because we didn't do that shit for you to give it to somebody else. That's why I speak up. Now you see where I'm coming from? It was always us. We the people getting dug out. Artifacts snatched. We gotta do it. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Ain't no higher being than you. They can sit there on this internet and tell you that there are higher beings that's smarter than you. That's a fucking lie. You are the most evolved being on this whole, in this, everywhere. Your fucking skin can heal, man. Do you know what you are? We are the most beautiful creation ever in the universe. They can act like it's some more shit out there better than us. It ain't. Where is it? Where is it? Because all that technology is old technology. They just redoing it, people. They already found how to find all these flying machines and shit in all these ancient spots and just redone the knowledge and using it today. That shit come from here. It don't come from space. It come from here. We look in the wrong direction. Egypt got fucking boats and helicopters and everything on the hieroglyphics. You think they weren't trying to create that shit? Yes, they was. These your people, not no damn alien, bro. These are your people. All of it come from your people. And when we get back to it and understand that it was for the survival of us, we would start to ascend again. We would start getting back to where we come from again. Because they've been leading us the wrong directions the whole time. But this time, straight down through there. We're not getting distracted no more. Fuck your politics. Fuck your aliens. Fuck y'all wars. Fuck Trump. We don't care nothing about this shit. Fuck all of that. What did y'all do to my people? Where they at? Where my land at? That's all I give a damn about. And putting it in their face, hunter galleries. Yeah, this is what we talking about right here. This our shit. These our ancestors. Yeah, where they at? That's all I'm on. You can take the rest of this shit and put it in a Huffy bag and roll it out to the curb. It's trash. roll it to the curb. Wait for the truck to pick that shit up. All I care about is this. This is all I care about right here. Them people in the mounds, bro. These are our ancestors. That's all I care about. This is what they done to them. Dug out the whole top, pulled all our ass up out of there. This is all I care about right here. Meet me at the mounds, bro, on the 16th. Ottawa Mounds, the first spot. Ottawa Mounds, 2 o'clock, Georgia. Ottawa Mounds, Georgia. And I said it loud and clear. Don't you ever say my fucking name talking about no prophecy or no death of me. Don't you ever do that again, bro. Ever. Yeah, I said it. Don't do that no more, bro. That's personal. That is low. Don't do that. Because you don't want to see them real people who can prophesy for real. Don't do that. Now, we can talk about knowledge all day, but we're not getting personal like that. We got to stay away from that, bro. I'm not even going to do you like that. I'm not going to do you like that. I might say something on some knowledge side that don't line up, and that's fine, bro. That's not a personal attack. A personal attack is somebody's well-being and health and people, bro. I have a daughter that need me to be here. So saying shit like that really is on another level, but I'm going to tone it down. I'm going to tone it down because it ain't even really worth it. But certain things you just don't do. I guess that's your hunter-gatherer side. I don't know. I love y'all know I'm in love with you, man. I don't care who get mad, bro. It's certain things you ain't finna do to me. You go play that shit with somebody else. I don't care who get mad no more. It ain't about that. It ain't about emotions and feelings and none of that no more, bro. I'm a grown man with a child that need me. Don't you never say nothing about death towards me ever again. I don't give a fuck if it's a prophecy, the truth, fake, real. That ain't your lane. You don't call when I take my last breath. We don't do that. I gotta speak on that, bro. If I let this slide, you'll think that shit cool. That shit ain't cool, bro. I have never disrespected nobody like that in my life. About some knowledge on the internet. Sensitive ass niggas. Sensitive ass wiggles. I'm a warrior, bro. Don't play with me like that. I ain't sensitive like that. I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot. I ain't tripping. If you don't believe in something I say is on the knowledge side, I'm not mad at you, bro. But when you say something personal about death, I got to say something. We don't play like that where I'm from. We don't do that. Y'all might play that shit where you from. We don't do that around here, bro. Motherfucker grab you by your collar talking about shit like that. Where I'm from, you better keep that shit up there, keep it where you at with that type of talk, bro. I'm just foreshadowing. Don't do that shit in real life, bro. Somebody gotta tell y'all, motherfucker, because ain't nobody who raised you niggas. A hunter-gatherer must have raised some of you niggas, man. Bro, in the South, bro, if you say something about, boy, your ass gonna die, you better be ready to kill everybody. Or I can tell you, I know when it's gonna happen to you, you better be ready to go to war. You don't say no shit like that to no real niggas. Am I lying? Don't do that. It's certain things that get you Swiss cheese, bro. My boy said on God in the chat. On God, Jew. That's that Jackson shit on God, Jew. We don't play like that. Come on, man. True enough, this is cool. It's just knowledge back and forth. It's all It's all kosher until you get personal. Don't do that. I would never do you like that, bro. Never. And nobody else. It's not in my DNA to do that. I wish no harm on no man on the... Me and Voodoo Chief had a couple of words, but I swear, I wish that man the best, bro. I would never say nothing personal about nobody's health or family or none of that, bro. I don't do that. I ain't getting that. I ain't rolling with the pigs, bro. The pigs roll in the mud. They smiling in the mud. I ain't trying to roll in the mud. But I'm not going to get personal with nobody. We can talk knowledge all day, but I'm not going to get personal of your well-being. I'm not going to never do that, bro. And when somebody do me like that, I feel disrespected. Therefore, I had to say something, right? But ain't no hard feelings. But don't do that. Don't do that no more, bro. Nah, we don't do that. There's not no enlightenment wishing no, talking about the prophecy of somebody's demise. Nah. Stop that. I wish everybody the best, bro. Like I say, our knowledge been hidden for thousands of years, so we're gonna bump heads on knowledge. Everybody bump heads on knowledge, bro. It's a normal occurrence. Right? But we don't wish nobody, we don't get into physical well-being of a person. No, we don't get into that. That's too much. Nah. I could take you saying I'm wrong. I could take you saying I can debunk you truth, or I can take you saying I know more about this than you. I can take that. But I cannot take no personal attack on... I have a daughter, bro, who need me. I can't take that. I don't even want them words to even cross my path in negativity. Just like I know other people have kids and families, I would never wish nothing wrong on those people, or even think about, or even, I don't give a fuck if I dreamed it, I'm not gonna say it. Because that is not my place to do. Even though it ain't never happened to me. I ain't saying that never happened to me. They ain't never happened to me. I'm just talking. But I don't do that. I can't. I don't believe in that, bro. We're not gonna do that. Just keep it knowledge. But I'm going to another place with this. I'm going back to the promised land of the land with the people, bro. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna keep it up here. All that shit down here, low vibration, you can have it. I'm keeping it up here. Roll the corn. I'm keeping it up here with the people. And we're going to start, and like I say, starting the 16th, we're going to start getting out here and letting these people know and use this social media for what it need to be used for. We're going to use this social media for what it need to be used for. Awareness and identifying the people of the original people of the land, bloodline is still on the land. So anybody who think they just can claim these mounds and say they native mounds, no, we are going against it. That is not who these people are. These are our people on our land in prehistoric times. Therefore, this is our land. Therefore, we have identified with the land and the ancestors. Therefore, we coming to see you. If you're scared, you're scared, man. But I ain't scared. Gotta die for something. Might as well be my people. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Can't say it no better than that. 8:16, 2 o'clock, Ottawa Mounds. Be there.